Let's talk about the fragrance reviewer, Joy Amin. I think in the past couple of weeks, the fragrance community has been grieving over the loss of Brooklyn fragrance lover Carlos Powell. And he has a massive body of work. But one of the things, he has a massive body of work online, and people benefited. I benefited immensely from the reviews, just his personality, very jovial. But one of the things that really came out of that experience for me was that there are people who are still with us who put in a lot of work, put in a lot of time, and we've lost a couple of people in the fragrance community in the last couple of years. And right after someone passes, a lot of people do come out, and as they should, a lot of people do come out, and everyone's going through this grieving process, and everyone says how they're feeling and how great this person was. And I think one thing that needs to be said is that I felt personally, after a little bit of introspection, that I haven't actually thanked the people that have contributed to my fragrance journey all this time. So I've been watching reviews since, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years ago. I am from the batch of people that I've watched people like DK Mode, Frunkinator, Kerosene before he became a perfumer, Robes '08 when he used to have Cats, the fragrance guru, when he used to have a cat behind him when he would do his top 20 reviews. And it's very, like, the fragrance community is like a revolving door, and there are people that are coming and going. And the thing is that I think they've contributed a lot to my fragrance journey. And one of the people that have the most impact currently on my journey, on my fragrance journey, is Joy Amin. I'll link his channel below. This guy has like a ridiculous amount of videos, and he's out of Bangladesh, and he's got videos in a day. It's like 2-3 videos a day. I'm out here, I just started reviewing again, but it's hard to make one video a week. You can see on my channel that I'm not even consistent. But Joy, bless you, man. You've really done an excellent job in regards to producing so many videos and helping the community. So I wanted to give you a shout out, and if you ever watch this, I want you to know that you've done an excellent job. Maybe people have not reached out to you and people haven't thanked you, but we are all indebted to all the work and hard work that you've done. Now, people in the fragrance community love top 10 lists. So these are 10 reasons why Joy Amin is amazing. This list is not an inclusive list. So it doesn't include everything else that he's amazing about, but this is a top 10 list of why I think Joy Amin is an incredible reviewer. And also, if you haven't subscribed to him or you haven't watched his videos, you definitely should subscribe and watch his videos. So the first thing I want to say about Joy is that he is an excellent, a sublime storyteller. If you are watching Joy's videos, you'll know he takes you on this journey. So he's gonna tell you about how he got this fragrance and what it smells like, and he's doing everything that everyone else is doing in terms of storytelling and in terms of the fragrance. But he really does tell you. It's like he's just an excellent storyteller. He takes you with you on this journey of this fragrance. Maybe I'll make another video of what fragrances people have pushed me to buy, but just for now, the S2 Dupont line that I hadn't heard about, Joy put me onto that, and I have to thank him for that. Number 2 is that Joy doesn't take a day off. Like, this guy, unfortunately, sometimes he's not feeling well. But he's gone for a couple of days, and he has a Facebook group called Fragcom Bangladesh. And people are posting, and it's a very nice community. And this guy, he's always posting videos, and if he's gone for a couple of days, he's built this community where people do check in with him. And when he does come back, he'll say, I wasn't feeling well, and he's taking his tea. But by and large, like, Joy just puts in the work. He has such dedication in terms of just getting the job done, putting out content. And you know what amazes me the most is that Joy comes, unfortunately, in Bangladesh, YouTube is not monetized. I don't know what his numbers are right now. I think it's like, it's a lot of subscribers. But he's not monetized, but he's still doing this. And a lot of people, when they're doing this, yes, they want to inform the community, and they want to tell people about this fragrance or top fragrances or whatever it is in regards to fragrances. But there is an added benefit of being monetized. So, Joy right now, he's not being monetized by YouTube, but regardless of that fact, he still puts out so much content for us to benefit from. Number 3 is that Joy, if you're looking for a fragrance, people have a lot of fragrances. I mean, this hobby is pretty much limitless. But what I want to tell you is that he has such a range of fragrances where it's like, you can find anything from like Axe, those signature sprays, pocket sprays, to like Amouages, to like Clive Christians, to like some very expensive, very niche fragrances on his page. So just the range that you have is incredible, because the first person I will, like, when I'm looking into a fragrance and I'm researching and I'm like, this is what I'm craving, I'll see if Joy has that, has a review of it, because he's just, he has such a wide range of fragrances. Number 4 is that Joy has excellent, he is an honest reviewer, at least from what I know, okay? Because Joy, when he reviews, he'll tell you straight up, listen, I got it from this person, or it was sent to me, and he'll tell you whether or not, like, he's gonna tell you his honest opinion. Even if he got it for free, he's still gonna tell you, this smells like, I'm not going to name any names, but there are fragrances that he received, and then he says that it actually does smell like other fragrances that you shouldn't, well, at least for me, you shouldn't be investing so much money in like this very high-end niche fragrance if you can find an alternative. And that's what I like about him, because he has so much experience in regards to so many fragrances. He can actually tell you, here's the deal, here's what's happening, this is the fragrance, but here's another fragrance that smells similar. This is a fragrance that's in the same wheelhouse. So I really like how honest Joy is in regards to his reviews, and in regards to just his business ethic and his demonstration and presentation ethic, that he's not actually telling you, okay, just because someone sent me this, I'm going to give you a favorable opinion. So number 5 is that I think Joy is extremely resilient. And when I say that, I mean, like, I told you already about his health, but if you know about Bangladesh, it's like there's lots of rickshaws, there's lots of traffic, it's very congested. And I remember watching his Armaf Niche Oud review, and he was telling the story, but he was saying how, he took 3 hours to get to wherever the guy was selling it to get this fragrance. So regardless of the situation, the weather, the temperature, Joy is out there and he's hustling and he's trying to get whatever fragrances he needs to get his nose on. And that just shows dedication and resilience in regards to, like, despite the situation everywhere, or the situation that he's facing, he doesn't care, and he just goes about and he's dedicated. If I need to get this, I'm gonna get this. Number 6, Joy, it reminds me a lot of, like, the Collection Privée Dior bottles. It's very simple. It's just like a straight, I should have brought my Bois d'Argent, but it's like a straight bottle and it just has one label on it and that's it. It's a white label with, and that's it. Even in that simplicity, it's still an amazing fragrance. So I'm comparing Joy to this in regards to, even if his fragrance reviews, there's no like, you know, crazy lights, there's no crazy edits, there's no crazy intro, even the thumbnail is just a picture of the fragrance. That alone, on the simplicity of that, he's made and built an incredible channel. So and there's no music, it's just him, an honest guy talking about fragrances. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's everything you need in a fragrance reviewer. Number 7, Joy, like I mentioned, is based out of Bangladesh. There are geographical disadvantages of being in that part of the world. I would imagine there may be geographical advantages as well, but from a fragrance reviewer standpoint, you might not be getting the newest releases. You might not be getting fragrances from the US, because a lot of people in the US, a lot of companies are based out of the US, and they don't want to send it. They're going to send it to North American, like Canadian American or European reviewers. And Bangladesh is all the way in Asia, all the way on the east. So despite of where he is, you know, he still puts out so much content and still puts out so many fragrance reviews as well. Regardless of, like, one of the things people don't know, that in like the Middle East and Asia, like if I was gonna buy a bottle in Canada for like Dior's Fahrenheit, for instance, whatever, I'll go to Sephora or the Bay or wherever you are in the States, like JCPenney or Macy's or something, and you would pick up Dior's Fahrenheit for about $100, $110 if it's like a huge bottle or something. In the Middle East or Asia, you're paying upwards to like $300, $350. Like, it's ridiculous how much one bottle costs in other places of the world. So regardless of those geographical challenges, I would say Joy Amin has overcome all of that and has really, you know, achieved so much in regards to his channel, in growing his channel, in regards to his range. Despite or in spite of the geographical challenges, you still rocked. Number 8 is that the length of the videos, you know, I've watched so many fragrance videos where people are just like rambling on. They're just talking. It's not even relevant to the fragrance. And Joy, you know, I think this goes back to the point of being an excellent storyteller. But if you watch one of his videos, he'll like show you the box, he'll show you what it smells like, he'll give you his honest opinion. It's not too long, and it's not like 2 minutes or 3 minutes long either. So he covers everything in a very summarized, in a very fulfilling way, that you don't really have to, like, you know, he gives you the entire picture in the average time that you would want to watch a video. Okay, number 9, this is one of my favorite qualities of Joy, is that this guy, he is always, in the time that I've watched him, I've never met him, but one day I hope that one day our paths cross. But this guy is extremely humble. This guy's extremely humble. Like, if you watch his videos, he is always, maybe he's cracking jokes, but if you watch his videos, you'll know this guy, he's always thanking everyone else. He's always thanking people that have either, you know, lent him bottles or gave him bottles. And he just strikes you as not someone who is arrogant, who's not really ostentatious. He's not someone who wants to show off. He's a man, he has a hobby, and he wants to share it with the world. And, you know, even people that have contributed to his fragrance journey, in terms of his friends, in terms of companies or whoever it is, he never fails to mention their names. He never fails to, even if we don't know who they are. Like, we've never met these people. But, you know, Joy is extremely humble, and he's grateful. And those are amazing qualities to have in an individual. The last point is really just congratulations, Joy. You deserve everything good in life. So thank you so much for all your hard work. for putting out videos for so many years, for helping the community grow, and being so resilient in regards of everything. I've watched your videos for years now, but I know that I hope you go from strength to strength. I know you just came about this partnership with Parfum Bangladesh, so congratulations to you. It is well deserved, and I hope you go from one mountaintop to another mountaintop, and that you continue to grow and continue to excel. And I wish you best in life and in everything else. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.